Well, I grew up on a dairy farm in Statesville, which is a pretty small town, and being from an ag family, we were always really big NC State fans, and that's the way I grew up. So growing up, it was kind of like, for me, it was given that I would go to NC State. And I only applied to one school, and luckily I got in, and so I ended up coming here as a sport management major. And it didn't take very long to realize that that's not at all what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure what I wanted to go into, but I started becoming more interested in nutrition and physical fitness, like in my extracurricular life. And so I found that I was doing a lot of reading and on that anyways, and I was like, it just makes sense to make my career what my interests are. So transferred to nutrition and never second guessed it again. Being the dietitian's assistant, working that new student orientation, having to go up to people and be like, hey, let me tell you about the food or the meal plans that NC State has, that really helped me so much. Thanks to the community nutrition class here, I realized that that was more the way that I wanted to go than an RD or anything clinical like that. So I knew a few people who had worked for cooperative extension in other counties. When a position came open, I applied and it worked out luckily. So that's what I've been doing, and I really like it. Well, luckily I got really lucky and my days are never the same. Like the other day we went through and picked up all the chicks that had hatched with the embryology curriculum for 4-H, so that was really cool. We got to sort all the chickens, and one actually hatched in my office when we got it back, and it was really cool. But since I'm so new, I've been working a lot with the other agents, kind of seeing what they do on a day-to-day basis, which the same thing, it's always different. But once I get more into the program planning, I figure a lot of my day will be planning programs and then going out in the community and actually implementing those programs. I'm doing a booth at the farmers market probably each month, but right now we're just gonna start from here, but highlighting a different produce item and how to prepare it, give out recipe cards. I'm doing 2 activities with the Valdez Library, and it's implementing nutrition and gardening together. With Extension, it's constantly training all the time, so there's a 3-part training series that you go through your first year, where you'll come to Raleigh and do like a 3-day training. You'll hear people speak on whatever your subject area is. So I've done one of those, and then there are single like trainings at random times. You never know really when. They'll just say, hey, you're going to Raleigh next week and you're gonna do this. So I think with all the research that's going on at state and everything's changing, it's a lot of retraining and just getting up to date on what's new out there. Take some time to explore your options. You know, RD is not the only way to go with a nutrition degree. There's so many other things you can do and things that you will probably like better. I know I came in thinking I wanted to be an RD, and I did a lot of research. Don't decide now that being an RD is what you want to do. You need to explore the other areas of nutrition and just figure out where you fit best.